Did you know Japan holds the world record for healthy aging? More than 90,000 Japanese people are now over 100 years old and still walking, cooking, and living independently. Meanwhile, across the ocean, Americans spend billions each year on gym memberships, protein powders, and trendy fitness gadgets, yet struggle with chronic pain, fatigue, and declining mobility after 50. The question is, why are the Japanese not just living longer, but living better? Researchers from Harvard Medical School spent 5 years studying these extraordinary elders, expecting to uncover a secret diet or perfect genetics. But it wasn't sushi, seaweed, or DNA. The real secret was hidden in plain sight, in 6 simple movements practiced quietly every single day. They're not exercises, they're not workouts. They're daily rituals that keep the brain young, the joints fluid, and the heart calm. At first, Western doctors ignored them, calling them too basic to matter, until brain imaging data proved otherwise. Seniors who practiced these 6 movements showed 40% less cognitive decline and superior joint mobility compared to their Western peers. Their balance systems performed like people 20 years younger, and their emotional stress markers were remarkably lower. Stanford University researchers later called it the most underestimated longevity factor in modern medicine. And today, you're about to discover these very 6 Japanese longevity movements, starting from the simplest and building up to the one that stunned neuroscientists. Stay till the end, because movement 1 is proven to add an average of 7 extra years of healthy life, yet 90% of Americans have never even heard of it. Number 6. The art of slow walking. Sampo. Walk through any Japanese neighborhood at sunrise and you'll notice something remarkable. Elders moving slowly, almost meditatively through quiet streets. At first glance it looks effortless, even ordinary, but to longevity researchers, this ritual, known as sampo, is the foundation of Japan's ageless vitality. And for anyone over 50, it may be the most powerful daily habit for restoring balance, flexibility, and inner calm. No gym required. Unlike Western sampo walking, sampo is about rhythm, breath, and awareness. You walk at half your normal speed, inhaling for 2 steps, holding for 2, and exhaling for 4. This breathing rhythm synchronizes your cardiovascular and nervous systems, lowering stress hormones while increasing oxygen to the brain. A Kyoto University study tracking 3,000 adults found that daily sampo reduced arterial stiffness by over 60% and improved focus and memory retention dramatically. Each slow step activates all 33 joints and 26 muscles in the feet, sending sensory feedback to the brain that enhances balance and spatial awareness. Harvard researchers later confirmed that mindful walkers over 50 improved balance control by 40% within 8 weeks. To begin, find a quiet path. Keep your gaze 6 feet ahead. Shoulders relaxed, arms swinging naturally. Breathe in rhythm. 2 steps inhale, 2 hold, 4 exhale. Avoid treadmills, their motion interferes with natural foot mechanics. Start with 10 minutes each morning before breakfast, building gradually to 30. The magic of sampo lies in its simplicity. Each mindful step strengthens your heart, centers your mind, and teaches your body that aging can be graceful, one slow, powerful step at a time. Number 5. Daily stretching, Radio Taizo. Every morning at 6:30 a.m., a gentle piano melody drifts through parks and living rooms across Japan. It's the national cue for Radio Taizo, a 3-minute sequence of 13 graceful stretches millions perform together. It may look simple, but for adults over 50, this flowing practice is the single most effective way to keep joints lubricated, muscles supple, and energy high, all before breakfast. Unlike Western routines that isolate muscles or strain joints, Radio Taizo keeps the body in constant motion. No holding, no forcing, just fluid transitions that awaken circulation. In a 10-year study from Osaka Medical College, participants over 50 who practiced daily showed 55% fewer falls and 40% less chronic back pain than those who didn't. Researchers found this rhythmic motion boosts production of synovial fluid, the body's natural joint lubricant, by up to 30%, keeping you flexible well into your later years. The sequence starts with gentle arm raises to open the chest, followed by rotations that loosen shoulders and spine. Then come side bends to stretch the ribs, and twists to activate core muscles. Leg movements finish the set, light marching and mini squats that prime the knees and hips. Done together, The series engages over 80% of your muscles without stress or strain. To gain maximum benefit, practice right after waking, before coffee, before emails. This timing aligns with natural hormone cycles that make your tissues most receptive to stretching. The movements should feel like you're gliding through warm water, never forcing anything. Even a short session reawakens your entire system. It's why Japanese companies still broadcast Radio Taizo each morning, because those few minutes keep their employees healthier and more energized throughout life. Number 4. The deep squat, Restin Zeri. Walk through any Japanese garden or park and you'll see elders comfortably sitting in a deep squat, heels flat, spine upright, calm and steady. They chat, garden or rest this way for minutes, sometimes half an hour, while most people over 50 in the West struggle to hold the position for even 10 seconds. This isn't coincidence, it's culture. And this simple habit may be one of the strongest predictors of mobility, independence and healthy aging. Known as Restin Zari, the deep squat isn't just a stretch, it's a full-body reset. This position decompresses the spine, strengthens the hips, and keeps the ankle joints mobile. In a 12-year study by the Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Gerontology, adults who could maintain a 2-minute deep squat had a 70% lower risk of requiring assisted living. Their hips stayed flexible, their gait natural, and their independence extended nearly a decade longer than those who couldn't. Biomechanically, the squat is genius. It opens the hips, realigns the pelvis, and enhances circulation to the spine and digestive organs. It even strengthens the pelvic floor, helping control bladder function and stability. Harvard researchers note that societies where deep squatting remains part of daily life have 60% fewer lower back issues and 80% fewer hip replacement. To start, stand with feet shoulder-thin apart, toes slightly out. Lower slowly, keeping heels flat. If needed, place a rolled towel beneath them for support. Use a wall for balance and hold for 30 seconds. Repeat 5 times a day, gradually extending your time. Over weeks, your joints will open, your balance will sharpen, and your posture will naturally realign. The deep squat reconnects you with your body's original design. Proof that mobility is not lost with age, it's maintained through movement. Number 3. Single leg standing, Pon-ashi. In Japan, doctors often prescribe something you won't find in Western clinics: standing on one leg. It may sound too simple to matter, yet it's one of the most powerful tools for preventing falls, rebuilding brain coordination, and maintaining independence after 50. Known as Pon-ashi, this 1-minute balance practice is considered preventive medicine in Japan, and it's even covered by their national health insurance. When you stand on one leg, your body makes thousands of micro-adjustments every minute. These constant corrections activate the inner ear's balance system, strengthen the ankles, and sharpen neural connections between the brain and muscles. A 15-year study from Fukuoka University, following over 12,000 adults, found that those who practiced Pon-ashi twice daily had 68% fewer hip fractures and 75% fewer fall hospitalization. MRI scans revealed something even more surprising: increased gray matter density in the cerebellum and motor cortex, the regions responsible for coordination and focus. Here's how to start. Stand beside a wall or sturdy chair for safety. Lift one foot just an inch off the ground. Focus your eyes on a fixed point ahead of you and breathe normally. Hold for 30 seconds per leg twice daily. As your stability improves, close your eyes or raise your arms overhead to challenge your nervous system further. This trains your brain and body to communicate faster, improving balance even while moving. Japanese elders often practice Pon-ashi while brushing their teeth, linking it to a daily routine so they never forget. That's the secret: consistency. Over time, this small ritual rebuilds your stability, strengthens your core, and preserves independence well into your later decades. Because, in Japan, balance isn't just physical, it's a philosophy for long life. Number 2. Floor-sitting transitions, chanka. In most Japanese homes, chairs are optional. Meals, tea, and conversations often happen close to the floor, and that single cultural choice transforms how their bodies age. This daily habit, known as chanka, trains balance, coordination, and strength in ways that no gym routine can replicate. For people over 50, it's one of the most complete full-body exercises hidden in plain sight. Every time a Japanese elder moves from standing to sitting on the floor and back up again, they engage nearly every muscle group: legs, hips, core, arms, and spine. Researchers from the University of Kobe studied over 10,000 adults and found that those who regularly performed floor-sitting transitions had 50% better hip mobility and 40% greater lower body strength than those who used chairs exclusively. Even more astonishing, cognitive tests showed 15% higher executive dysfunction scores, proving that these movements challenge both brain and body simultaneously. To begin safely, use a soft mat or carpet. Lower one knee first, then the other, settling into a kneeling or cross-legged position. When standing back up, place one foot forward into a lunge, push through that leg, and rise slowly while maintaining balance. You can use a chair or wall for initial support. Repeat this 2 to 3 times a day, focusing on controlled breathing and steady movement. Each transition rewires coordination pathways, improves flexibility, and restores confidence in natural motion. Over time, these movements help maintain independence, letting you get up from the floor, tie shoes, or play with grandchildren effortlessly. Japanese elders don't treat this as exercise. It's simply how they live. And perhaps that's the real lesson. Youth isn't measured by age, but by how gracefully you move through life. Number 1. The towel twist. Tsunubi hibiki. Imagine transforming your strength, balance, and brain power with nothing more than a hand towel. That's exactly what Japanese elders have done for decades through a simple practice called Tsunubi hibiki, the sound of harmony. This 2-minute movement engages deep core muscles, stimulates the nervous system, and according to researchers, can extend healthy life expectancy by years. In a 20-year study from Haku University following 15,000 adults, participants who performed this movement twice daily lived 7 years longer on average and maintained grip strength, the strongest predictor of independence, into their 90s. Brain scans revealed synchronized activity in both hemispheres, enhancing memory, reaction speed, and coordination. The secret lies in controlled isometric tension, creating resistance against yourself while maintaining calm, rhythmic breathing. Here's how it works. Roll a small towel and hold it horizontally at shoulder height. Pull outward gently as if trying to tear it in half. Maintain this tension while rotating your torso to the right, keeping hips forward. Hold for 3 seconds, return to center and twist left. Inhale as you return, exhale as you twist. Repeat for 1 minute in the morning and again before bed. The constant muscle engagement releases myokines, special proteins that reduce inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and stimulate new brain cell growth. For beginners, smaller twists are fine. The magic lies in the tension and breathing. Over time, this simple ritual awakens dormant stabilizers throughout your spine, core, and shoulders. No gym, no equipment, just focus and control. In Japan, elders describe Tsunubi hibiki not as exercise but as medicine in motion. Because true strength isn't about resistance bands or weights, it's about the harmony between body, breath, and longevity. What makes these 6 movements truly remarkable isn't just how they look, it's what they do beneath the surface. Each one acts as a different switch inside the human body, activating systems that modern medicine often treats separately: heart, joints, balance, and brain. But in Japan, they're seen as one interconnected design. These daily practices prove that longevity isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most, every day. Researchers from Stanford University analyzed over 7,000 older adults across Japan and discovered that those who performed at least 3 of these 6 movements daily had 40% higher mitochondrial efficiency, lower blood sugar levels, and improved circulation compared to inactive peers. These gentle movements strengthen the heart by stabilizing blood pressure, preserve the joints through low-impact mobility, and enhance cognitive health by stimulating the nervous system. The real secret lies in consistency. Japanese elders don't view movement as exercise, they see it as hygiene for the body. Just as you brush your teeth daily, they brush their joints, muscles, and mind with motion. Every sampo step, every towel twist, every squat signals to the body: I'm still alive, I still move, I still adapt. Neuroscientists now confirm that this message alone triggers protective genes that slow cellular aging and inflammation. For those over 50, the lesson is simple. It's never too late to restore this harmony. Even if you begin with just one movement, practiced with intent, your brain and body will respond. Aging doesn't mean decline. It means refinement. The Japanese have shown us that true youth isn't about avoiding age, it's about mastering how you move through it. Starting a new routine after 50 may seem intimidating, but in Japan, longevity isn't built through intensity, it's built through habit. The key isn't how hard you move, but how consistently you do it. That's why the Japanese integrate their 6 movements into daily life rather than scheduling them like workouts. The goal is to make motion as natural as breathing. Begin small. Choose just 1 or 2 movements, perhaps Sampo and Radio Taiso, and anchor them to moments you already live by. Practice Sampo right after waking up, before breakfast. Do Radio Taiso while your morning tea brews. Once the habit feels natural, add another movement every week. Neuroscientists call this habit stacking, and studies from Tohoku University show that adults who stack micro-habits like this are 3 times more likely to maintain long-term routines. Consistency matters more than duration. Even 10 minutes daily rewires your brain's motor circuits, creating a sense of calm focus that carries into the day. Keep a small towel nearby for tunubi hibiki, or stand on one leg while brushing your teeth to practice pon-ashi. Let movement merge with routine until it becomes effortless. The Japanese call this principle keizoku wa chikara nari, continuity is strength. Your health doesn't change from what you do once in a while, but from what you repeat with care. Start today, not for perfection but for presence. Every small act of motion is a signal to your body that you're choosing life, and that choice repeated daily is how ageless vitality begins. The revolution in healthy aging isn't about finding new supplements, miracle diets, or the latest fitness craze. It's about rediscovering what the Japanese have known for generations: that the secret to longevity lives inside movement, simplicity, and consistency. These 6 daily practices don't demand strength, they awaken it. They don't require youth, they preserve it. For anyone over 50, they offer proof that vitality is not lost with age. It's rebuilt through mindful motion. Each movement, from the calm focus of Sampo to the neural harmony of tunubi hibiki, speaks the same language: balance. Balance between effort and ease, between breath and strength, between the body you have today and the one you're creating for tomorrow. Science now confirms what wisdom always knew: motion is medicine. Stillness is decline. The difference between those who age well and those who fade early often begins with the smallest decision: to move again. The choice is yours. You can continue to treat aging as something to fear, or you can walk the Japanese path. One slow step, one gentle twist, one mindful breath at a time. The body responds to consistency, not perfection. Start today, not someday. Because every moment you move, you tell your body, I'm still here. I'm still capable. I'm still alive. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these 6 Japanese movements resonated most with you? Have you tried any of them before? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to begin their journey to lifelong strength and grace. Thanks for watching this video.